It has very little to do with my work, but if your image is not sexy enough, people won't listen. It's part of the game. I really wanted to work with David Lynch. I was a big fan of The Elephant Man and Eraserhead. I made 2 movies before the Police had a hit record. I did Quadrophenia and a film called Radio On. I don't need to manufacture trauma in my life to be creative. I have a big enough reservoir of sadness or emotional trauma to last me. I write the music, produce it, and the band plays within the parameters that I set. I have been through various fitness regimes. I used to run about 5 miles a day and I did aerobics for a while. One of the rewards of success is freedom, the ability to do whatever you like. I think love has something to do with allowing a person you claim to love to enter a larger arena than the one you create for them. Success always necessitates a degree of ruthlessness. Given the choice of friendship or success, I'd probably choose success. I exist in a state of almost perpetual hysteria. I was brought up as a Catholic and went to church every week and took the sacraments. It never really touched the core of my being. I always stayed fit because I'm a performer, and all of those things help me to perform. I see music as one language. If one musical form eats its own tail, it dies. So it needs to be a mongrel, it needs to be hybridized. I see songs, not as a commodity used up when the album goes off the charts, which is often the case with pop songs. I see them as a body of work. Life should be breathed into them. I was recruited to teach 9-year-olds. I taught for 2 years. I've never lost perspective on who I am. Well, maybe briefly, but generally I'm pretty balanced. It's never easy to write a song. It's the most difficult thing I do. I come from a family of losers, and I've rejected my family as something I don't want to be like. If you make your living writing, and you can't write anything, it's over. It's very frightening. I miss England. I miss the weather. I've spent most of the last 25 years on tour. I'm ready to come home. I'm not speaking as someone who has reached Satori or anything else. I'm a student. I was famous overnight. I went from nowhere to being really big. The more irrational of us are worried about the millennium ending, as if a date would really matter. I try to give the media as many confusing images as I can to retain my freedom. What's real is for my children and the people I live with. I do my best work when I am in pain and turmoil.